Okay, so that was our first boss battle. Let's keep going. Episode 5, In Search of Catalina. Hey Curtis, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Nash, congratulations on the 7-stream streak. There's no battle in this quest. Okay. Still ignorant of the reason for Catalina's sudden change in personality, the crew makes its way to Amalthea Island, where the Empire's forces seem to be converging.
Crew. What are they doing on Amalthea?
Well, looks like Sierra's friend was on the money. The place is crawling with Imperial.
Surround them. Cut off all possible escape routes. Don't let them leave the island.
If we try to fight them all, we'll never get out of here.
Excuse me? We want to talk to Catalina. Do you know where she is?
What do you want with the lieutenant? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. These guys aren't going to listen to reason, Lyria.
Let's beat him up. Wait, no, they said there's no battle in this one.
Now we know Catalina's on the island.
We'll just have to track her down ourselves.
The crew ready their weapons. Let all the armies of the world rise against them. They'll find their way to Catalina through gunpowder and steel. Is the story mode different from the first Versus? I think it's the first Versus story mode with all the DLC episodes and additional episodes too. So there's more, but I think it's at the end? And also the entire battle system has been reworked a little bit, so it's a little bit smoother to play.
Lieutenant Catalina! The girl and her crew have been spotted on Amalthea.
What? Did they follow us here?
I don't know. But the girl said she was here to see you, Lieutenant.
Understood. I'll engage them. Make the necessary preparations.
Yes, ma'am!
Just what are those Skyfarers up to?
Fan out! Even they can't beat us if we overwhelm them with sheer numbers.
Damn it. Someone needs to get to Catalina. Gran, think you and Lyria can make a break for it?
I think so. But what about you?
We'll handle things here. Splitting them up should make it easier for us. And we're not gonna lose to this bunch of nobodies.
You heard her. Get out of here.
All right.
Okay. But promise me you'll run if things look bad.
You don't have to tell me. Let's do this. Stick close, kiddo.
I'm not a kid.
That's our cue. Let's find Catalina and get to the bottom of this.
With a surge of smoke and magic, Rackham and Io part the teeming Imperial forces. Gran barrels through, hardly noticing the choking dust or the noise, fixated only on the distant figure of Catalina. I should set my sub skills. Wait, so did I get support skill? No, I didn't. Okay. Revive an ally, medium HP restoration, small HP to all allies. So if you guard and then press square or circle, you do these. And it says, when it says allies, it's because you could have like a partner in this quest later on. I'll stick with healing skills because I'll probably need that.
You okay, Lyria? Need to take a break?
No, I have to see Catalina.
I hardly believed the report when I heard it. You actually did follow us. Just what are you after?
Catalina! Please, can't we just talk?
Certainly, when you're safely aboard my ship.
Are you still trying to get Lyria?
I believe I've made that perfectly clear. It's equally clear that you have no intention of complying. I don't want to resort to violence, but if that's what it takes, then so be it.
Catalina, what's going on with you?
I'll take you on.
Get up! Get up!
No.
This! Take that!
Not getting away.
Get ready! Get up! There!
Not getting away.
Get ready! Dragon Rage!
No.
Take that! There! Fire! Yeah! Get ready!
Yeah. I'm so good at this.
Commence operation.
Be careful, okay?
Uh-oh. This guy's stronger.
No way!
Not getting away.
Go for it!
There! Take fast! Get ready! I for you! I for you!
Oh, you're a chump.
Damn it. Oh, quest clear.
Great!
Oh great, another boss battle. Sub-skills. Rank A or higher. Support skills used 1 or more. Max chain number 5 or more. Oh, I can change the difficulty? Oh, because I'm already on normal difficulty. I can change it to hard. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hey, Jimmy Yuma-chan, welcome to the stream. Hey, Hakaze, welcome.
I don't understand. Why is this happening? Catalina, please! Say this is all a mistake!
Now, hand the girl over to me.
Catalina! Why would you go back to the Empire after all this time? Yeah, come on! We promised to reach the end of the sky together. What happened?
If you won't cooperate, then raise your sword, Graham.
You're not yourself. Something must have happened to you.
Hey, Girlfriend76, welcome to the stream.
Nothing that concerns you. Especially seeing as you continue to defy me.
But we've been traveling together for all this time. I don't understand. Yeah, the whole reason you left the Empire was to protect Lyria. I don't buy that you suddenly decided to go back to the Empire.
Enough chatter. If neither party will cede, the matter must be settled with steel. Ares, let your strength inhabit my sword!
Uh-oh. She's hauling her persona.
You can't be serious!
I don't plan to hold back, Gran. Perhaps you'll find my sword more persuasive than my tongue. Now, draw your blade!
Hey, but then how do you know my name if you don't remember traveling with us, huh?
Draw your sword, Gran. Time to settle this. I guess I don't have a choice.
Catalina, please tell me why. Count on you, partner.
Here I come! Fire!
Hey, not fair, you have super armor, what the hell? Oh, ah!
What's up?
Like when I attack her, she doesn't stagger or anything. Oh god. Stop it! Ow! Ow! What? No, stop it! I can't do anything! That was really close.
Gran,
Try try to block this!
Quest clear.
I can do this.
She like trapped me in the corner and she has like super armor. Verity. Oh, support skill. Okay, so the 3 out of 3 means 3 out of 3 objectives. Okay, I thought it meant there were gonna be 3 battles. I was like, nah, man. Yeah, the music is really loud for those sections. Wait, I have Catalina in my party now? What the heck? Small boost to crit rate, critical hits to weak points. Take it. Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Oh, they share the support skills, got it. Oh, I think it's maybe I could just tag them in and out or something like that. Come on, I wish it was an easy mode and not just a normal mode. You know what, I think it'd be amazing if they put Pommern in the game. But I think a lot of people wouldn't like him to take up a character slot, but it'd be hilarious. Okay. Skills hit 2 or more, Skybound Arts hit 1 or more. Okay, I can do that. Hey Aru, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by, it's good to see you. How's it so far? It's pretty fun. It feels a lot smoother than I remember it playing 3 years ago. I'm still not great at it though. And also the bosses are kinda hard, they're kinda cheap.
Lieutenant, please, fall back!
Apologies.
Wait! Don't go!
Persona!
Girl's mere presence was enough to inhibit Ares' powers. No wonder she's such a priority for the Empire.
Catalina, please. I can't stand to see you like this.
She's in really bad shape. I don't know if she can handle another battle.
V looks, or Vern looks really bored, you're right. He's just like, can I go home now?
That's right. When we saw Ares in Albion, she was asking for help. Can you ask Ares what's going on?
I'll try.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
An unknown power is trying to swallow up the Skydom. A power neither of the stars nor of the sky? Huh? The heck does that mean?
A strange power trying to swallow the Skydom. Sierra said there were weird things happening all over Fantagrande.
It's so weird hearing them say Sierra. You should just go Shero in the Japanese voice.
Catalina's memory loss must be related somehow.
Can you tell us what caused all of this? What? Someone wanted this to happen? Who? Huh? Ares?
What is that thing? Where did it come from? What's going on?
Her voice. It's fading. Oh no, she's losing control.
Lieutenant Catalina.
Yeah, the pronunciation in this version, because it's our first time hearing all of these things voiced in English, right? The pronunciation's a little different for some of them. Like, instead of saying Erst Empire, it's Erste Empire. Or instead of Fantagrand, it's Fantagrande. I don't know, maybe they're just taking all the E's on the end of things and turning them into A's.
Ares, what are you doing?
I mean, V to Vern makes sense to me. But Erst to Erste does not make sense to me. Or Shero to Sierra. But it is what it is. Ares moves away from Catalina only to turn and raise her blade toward her. No expression is visible behind the gleaming steel of Ares' visor. The one thing clear from her posture is an overflowing hostility.
Have you gone mad?
ready?
I better be. Catalina, can I count you in?
Very well. A truce for the time being.
There's something strange going on. Primal beasts don't just rampage for no reason.
I have a feeling all this craziness is connected. But first things first, we have to get Ares under control.
Oh boy, the boss fights, the actual boss fights. Oh, you're gonna help me too, Catalina? Okay, sweet. Ah! Ha! Ah, he's in overdrive. Ow! Oh, you healed me, thank you. All out attack!
Remember your training.
Haha! I play FF14. Oh, Catalina, dodge the AoE, come on.
I'm so proud.
Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. I remember that being much worse the first time I did it.
I could use more
Has yet to
practice.
end.
Yeah, I know a lot of people had the Kiro Wiggle as one of their top emotes. I'm very glad, thank you. I think Kiro Wiggle followed by Clap and then the dance. I think that's only because the Clap and the dance came out later, but thank you for using my emotes.
Ares?
Catalina!
Lyria! Is this Almothea? I thought I was an Albion.
Wait, does this mean you're... Oh, thank goodness! Catalina, you're back to normal!
Back to normal? What are you talking about?
Well,
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I put you all through that.
It's okay. The important thing is we have you back.
You tried to murder us, it's okay. Happens all the time.
I'm glad you got your memories back, Catalina. But you look pretty rough. Are you gonna make it?
No cause for alarm. At least for the moment. More importantly... It looks like Ares is back to normal too. Just what happened to us?
just a hunch. But I think that black crystalline monster must have something to do with it. It seemed like it deliberately interrupted Lyria when she tried to ask Ares for information.
So what was Ares trying to tell us? She said that someone was trying to use a strange power to swallow up this Skydom. But she didn't know who. Must be some shady customer if they stick that crystal on us.
That's an understatement. Whoever it is can alter people's memories and send primals into a rampage at will.
Sierra did say there have been unusual incidents all over the Skydom.
Are y'all okay?
Oh, speak of the devil.
Why, Catalina, you look like your old self again.
Thanks to Gran and the others.
So they lost their leader. Maybe that's why.
Why what?
Well, The Imperial troops who invaded Amalthea have begun to withdraw. It sounds like they're all heading toward the Vault's duchy now.
Vaults? We better follow them. Archduke Sokka might be in trouble.
The thing is, Vaults isn't the only island with problems.
There are more islands under attack? Or is it something else?
Oh, you're right. Shiro doesn't have her bird. She usually has a bird with her.
Well, you see,
I knew something was missing. I'm like, because she usually has her arm out and then the bird on her arm.
I heard there was unrest in Auguste, but it's a little hard for me to explain.
Auguste? Auguste. Me gusta.
How so?
Well, I don't really have enough information yet. All I know is something very suspicious is going on. Vaults and Auguste are both in a jam.
Io is from Vaults, and Eugen is in Auguste right now. Let's find Rackham and Io and get back to the Grand Cipher. Then we can figure out our next move.
No, I'm still calling it August. I'm not calling it Auguste.
Let's go. I'll follow your lead, Gran.
I guess in the Japanese version, they kind of say more like August. Is kind of how they say it.
We've got a lot of questions and no answers, so we better get sleuthing.
Like, it's just so jarring because you hear the same things being pronounced a certain way for 7 years and then it's being turned on its head.
There they go. This is rich. Repairing the warped laws of causality, eh? Only a singularity would have a chance. Things are about to get interesting. I think I feel my motivation rising. Time I join the fun. Don't you think, Bubs? I'm so glad you survived. The clash of two singularities. This should be a climax to end all climaxes.
Hey Ditsunel, welcome to the stream. Yes, that was the nasty man that we just saw. I'll talk more about him when we actually really encounter him. I got Miserable Mist. Well, thanks for the stretch, Ditsunel. I got Enmity. I think I'm gonna need that one. Enmity and Granblue, if you don't know, makes it so you do more damage if your HP is low, which I will probably be needing. Oh, glossary entry, Zaka the Great has been unlocked. This is Io's teacher and the ruler of Vault's duchy. Alright, so now we're on to episode 10, the Fremel incident. We're on our way to Vaults, I believe. Oh, hi!
It's bad. We're completely cut off from the others.
We never expected the Yerste Empire to muster this large of an invasion force.
They mean to pave their way with blood.
I don't like this. Their interference with the primal beast has gone further than we thought.
They plan to draw out the primal's power by triggering rampages, then take control of them.
Lancelot! Charlotta! Bring down the giant! I will quell the rabble. One day death shall claim me. But not this day! Now go!
The subtitles don't match the words. Hey Kieran, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. According to Shirokart, the Imperial Army's sights are set on the Vault's duchy, specifically Fremel Island. The duchy is Io's home, governed by her foster father, Archduke Zaka the Great. Concerned for his safety, the crew lays in course and cranks the engines to full. The Empire has already seized control of Vault's ports, sealing off access from the air. The crew moors the Grand Cipher at one edge of the island and takes an overland route toward the city.
I don't believe it. Is the duchy really under attack from the Empire?
And also, the Val's duchy is like the fire zone in the early part of the games. That's why you're going to see a lot of volcanoes and lava. From a nearby hill, Imperial encampments can be seen all along the thoroughfare leading inland.
It looks like the entire Empire is turned out to recapture Lyria, conquering cities on every island by overwhelming force, with no apparent thought to subtlety or strategy. The same impulse came over me, so strong that I was compelled to attack the people I cherish most.
Lyria? What's wrong?
I'm sensing a very distorted aura. Is that dark essence? That's the stuff that makes Primal Beast go crazy, right? Yes, an imitation of the Astral's power, developed by the Empire. They used it to amplify the power of Primal Beasts, sending them into rampages. If they're using it to control Colossus, then Vault's...
So Colossus is like the first big fire primal beast you encounter in the main story, so he kind of is representative of the element of fire in Granblue, kind of like how Ifrit represents fire in Final Fantasy. Not to be confused with the fact that Granblue also has an Ifrit, but that's another issue.
No, not just the Duchy or Fremel Island. The entire Skydom is in danger.
You're not kidding. Think of the damage that juggernaut could cause, running around pumped full of dark essence.
Colossus, a steel giant forged in one of Valt's underground factories, fueled by pure hatred and resentment. Io's mentor, Archduke Zaka, was once manipulated by the Empire into sending Colossus into a rampage. Thanks to the crew's intervention, Zaka returned to his senses and catastrophe was averted.
Well, I'm not gonna let the Empire trash my hometown again.
Hey, don't go running off by yourself. Kids.
You can hardly blame her. Come on, let's not fall behind.
Right.
The crew sneaks into the underground factory where Colossus is stored, but...
Just like we thought. The Imperials have the place locked down.
Ugh, I knew they were gunning for Colossus.
Shh, someone's coming.
Any news on the Alliance's movements?
The White Dragons and the Lumiel Order are giving us some trouble, but our troops managed to separate the red-haired knight from the others.
So the White Dragons are Lancelot, Percival, Siegfried, their group, and then Lumiel Order is Charlotta and her group.
The red-haired knight, eh? I heard he wields a flaming sword, and that no one's sure where he's from.
That's right. Those flames of his have fully repelled a third of our forces.
What do you mean no one knows where he's from? He's always announcing it.
Very well. We'll head out to provide support. Bring your unit round. Need to reinforce the rearguard.
An alliance of knightly orders? Sounds like we have company besides the Empire.
I did a little reconnaissance. That corridor there is more sparsely guarded.
That was fast! You're such a pro, Catalina!
Ironically, I know how to spot holes in Imperial security because it used to be my job to shore them up.
Hey Kiefer, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by today. It's good to see you.
All right, I'll take point. Follow me.
You heard the lady!
The crew pads after Catalina as she threads between the patrol's crisscrossing paths. They aren't aware that right under their feet, the subterranean factory has already been infiltrated, and by forces that are neither aligned with the Empire nor the Grand Cipher. Oh, side quest. Let's do the side quest. Ooh, I get to play as Catalina in this one. Small boost to crit rate, critical hits to weak points. Small boost to... Do I want Enmity or do I want Verity? I think I kind of want Enmity. The subs, I haven't really been able to use revive very much. Oh, I guess, oh, you need to wait for someone to die to use revive, that's why. I can't just use it as a regular heal, so I'm gonna use... Well, you can't go wrong with Miserable Mist, right? The staple in the gacha game. The heartache of seeing Imperial encampments in Central Vaults causes Io to run off to check on her old hometown. The crew gives chase but loses sight of her past encampment.
Io. I hope she doesn't do anything rash.
What's there to worry about? Sure, she can be a bit impulsive, but she's pretty level-headed when she needs to be.
But I am worried. We have to find her.
Yes, and we must do so without alerting the soldiers.
So do you guys think the Imperials are only here for Colossus?
It isn't clear what their objective is, but I hazard a guess that Colossus isn't the sole reason for their presence.
Also, I remember in the story mode of Granblue Versus, the base game, there was a weapon grid mechanic. You actually like won weapons from doing these quests, and you had to slot them in a weapon grid, but they haven't done that to me. Did they just do away with that? I mean, it is a harken back to the gacha game, but it was a pain in the butt. So I think they must have gotten rid of it for Rising, which I think was a good move, because it is overly complicated.
Vault boasts the finest mines in all of Fanta Grande, and is home to the Grand Arsenal, which owns Colossus. The Empire's trying to establish footholds wherever they can. They're gonna need a huge stockpile of munitions.
Which makes this island the perfect target for resources. We can't let them...
Ah! That sounded like Io. It came from over there.
Io, you okay?
Sorry for running off like that. I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. It's okay. It must be hard to see this happening to your home.
Wait, is that Lieutenant Catalina? She has the girl!
Oh, are you an Earthmain, Kiros? Me too!
Change of plans. Surround them. Recover the girl at all costs.
Yes, sir!
Io, Rackham, you two watch the perimeter. I'll deal with these soldiers.
Gotcha. Call me if you need any help.
It seems the Empire still has its sights set on Lyria. But rest assured, I will never waver again. I am Lyria's protector, and together we will all reach the ends of the skies.
I hate when the enemies haven't spawned in yet.
And that's about it.
Oh, she's not as fast as Gran. Hello, enemies? Oh.
How about this?
Come and get me.
Now this one. All right.
No more games. I'll finish this. Blossoms and crystal. Blaze of stars.
Ow.
Stay back.
All right. Go
Not
for
getting
it.
away.
Stay back.
Finished.
You did it. Incoming.
Oh, here comes Oodles of trouble.
Clearing the way.
Also, in the base game of Granblue Versus, your skills actually went on cooldown. But here, I think it's if you use the skill by itself, it goes on cooldown, but if you combo into it, it doesn't go on cooldown, which is such a nice quality of life thing. Ow, ow, ow. Miserable mist!
No more games. I'll finish this. Blossoms and crystal. Blaze of
Quest clear.
Great. Phew.
So in the story mode, you can use your skybound arts, but you can't use like your ultimate finishers, because I guess it wouldn't really fit like the storyline if you were using them. So
You haven't lost a step, Lieutenant.
And that's a wrap, folks. Looks like Catalina cleaned up pretty good.
Promise me you won't run off by yourself again, Io.
Yeah, sorry. I kinda snapped back there. The Empire's already pulled some shady stuff here in the past. Trying that stunt again, they're just asking for it. I guess the Empire is still trying to capture me.
They won't, Lyria. I promise to let no harm come to you.
Plus, you got me and Grant. Of course.
Lyria means everything to Catalina. There's nothing the stalwart guardian won't do for her. Catalina places faith in her sword to forge a path forward. A Dispel mount. Yeah, this game is, there's still going to be more DLC characters added in 2024 throughout the year, so it'll be interesting to see who they picked, because they did do that popularity poll to see who people wanted, but then they are still going to be throwing in characters of their own choosing too, so it'll be neat. I know they've talked about how they want to choose a balance between popularity, but also they wanted characters with like to fit certain fighting styles for a fighting game to make sure that they account for all the different types of fighting game styles, which is kind of neat too, so it'd be interesting. I may or may not have heard of some leaks and insider information about some of those upcoming stings, but I won't talk about them. But I think some of the characters people are suspecting are fairly obvious based on those poll results for popularity. But I guess we'll see. It'll be nice to see what surprises we're in for next year. I really doubt my favorite characters are going to get into the game though, because they're not popular enough, unfortunately. But one can dream. Aru says, I want to get into Granblue. Is this game a good way to get into the story, or do you recommend playing the mobile game beforehand? I think the mobile game is fun, but two caveats. The mobile game has a high learning curve for how to do it, but nowadays there's a lot of English guides. When I started the game 7 years ago, there were like no English guides, so it was actually really hard. The other thing is that the gacha game is kind of like Final Fantasy XIV in that like the first main story arcs are kind of boring, but then it gets good. Although the monthly event stories are good. So it's kind of like, unless you skip the story, which is totally possible too, the beginning, you kind of have to, I don't want to say slog through it, but it's like you gotta get through the boring stuff to get to the good stuff. Just like getting through A Realm Reborn to get to Heavensward. It feels like that. But you don't have to go through the story on the mobile game. You can just log in and roll the free rolls they give you and then get your favorite characters, which is also totally fine. If you're gonna start the mobile game, I definitely recommend doing it when there's free rolls. The best time to do that would probably be Anniversary, which is in March, because they give out free rolls like candy during March. It's a great time to start the game. Yeah, there is an anime too. I don't really like the anime that much, because again, I think the main story starts off kind of boring, and the anime covers the main story. And also the main story only covers like a small group of the cast. Like, Granblue has hundreds of characters, but the main story only really focuses on like, at the beginning it's like less than 10 characters, and then it kind of slowly expands to maybe like 20 or 30, but it still only accounts for a very small group of the entirety of the world. But then again, you know, when you get the game, whenever you roll a character, you unlock that character's story, and there's also monthly stories to go through, and those are always really fun. So I'd say the best time to get into Granblue is, I mean, Christmas time's a good time, but Anniversary is the best time. But if you just want to get into it for the story, like, anytime, really, just go into it and start playing. Maybe just give it a try and see. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It does have a lot of grinding involved. Yeah. And in case you guys missed the beginning of this stream, I talked for like 20 minutes at the beginning of the stream about the lore of Granblue, the history of Granblue, how to play it, why it isn't as popular, all that stuff. So if you're kind of interested in like Granblue 101, check out the beginning of this VOD. Thanks for the sleeveless and the stretch, Kieran. Welcome home.